False Timeline Episode 1, The World Does Not Belong to Me. I keep feeling that I don't belong to this world. Her name is Sophie. She just got admitted to university and took advantage of summer break to visit the new school. This is the first time she got a chance to leave home. Home is a place like hell with pesky people around, and she really wants to escape. Sophie is an illegitimate daughter. Her mother lived with her until she was 10 years old and passed away due to an accident. Before her death, she was handed over to her biological father to raise her. However, her father has another family and she is always like an outsider in the family. Sometimes, she is more like a maid. This moment, she feels so happy to be independent and can't wait to start a new college life. After the school tour, she went to a coffee shop and enjoyed the relaxing afternoon. She noticed someone had been peeking at her and she wondered if they were planning something bad. Sophie has a special ability. She got it after a strange thing happened to her when she was 8 years old. Her soul can leave her body and no one can see or touch her during that time. She is just like asleep when the soul is outside her body. Sophie decided to listen to what they are planning. Her boys sat on the other table and were talking about her. One of the guys called Andy said, "Oh, the girl seems to have found we are peeking at her." Another guy, Henry, said, "Don't worry. She fell asleep." The third guy, Charlie, said, "Henry, don't look so obviously. I am sure she is a freshman. I saw her at school and she was asking someone how to get to the dormitory." Henry said, "Charlie, you are late because you were following her, right?" At this moment, Sophie's soul is beside them and thinking, are they the school seniors? Charlie denied he was following Sophie. The fourth guy, Luke, said, "Hey, we are here to plan our actions for tonight. Why are you all looking at the girl?" Andy said, "That's right. Luke, show us the pictures of the future." Luke put several pictures on the table and said, "Here are the photos of the future that Angel sent me last night. The time is 8:15 tonight. The location is near Chonglong District." Henry said, "Angel's letter states, at 8 p.m., the gangster Shin Yun will have a drug deal. Police will intervene to arrest." Charlie looked at the pictures on the table and said, "Police catch drugs? What does this have to do with us? Does Angel want us to help fight crime?" Luke said, "Certainly not fighting crime. Our goal is to take away this box showing in the picture. The Shin Yun gang left their trade item here when they escaped." Henry asked, "Are we going to get this box at 8:15? Not to mention it's illegal. In case the gang finds out, we will be in big trouble." Andy also asked, "Is her information accurate? Really futuristic photos again? What is Angel's purpose?" Charlie answered, "Andy, did you forget the last future photos from her? Angel gave us a whole set of correct lottery numbers. As a result, we didn't buy it, and we regretted it so much." Luke said, "That was the closest I've ever come to being a billionaire in my life. At first, didn't take it seriously at all. It sucked." Henry continued to ask, "Luke, but this time it is illegal. Shouldn't the contents of the box be handed over to the police? If we take illegal property like this, wouldn't it be bad?" Sophie is also checking these pictures on the table, but nobody can see her. Luke continued to explain, "Angel said Shin Yun gang colluded with the police. If we hand things over to the police, it will return to the hands of the Shin Yun gang to harm others." Sophie also had questions about these future pictures and they brought back Sophie's memories. That was about 10 years ago when she was 8 years old. She will never forget what she experienced that day. That day, Sophie's mother was shopping with her. "Mom, the weather is so hot. I want to go eat ice cream." Sophie was asking to buy ice cream and then saw a cute cat. Her mom tried to separate her and the cat and said, "Sophie, don't you want to eat ice cream? Let's go." Sophie was still playing with the cat, but suddenly, a man ran to her and grabbed her. "Stop. Help. Somebody help us." Sophie's mom yelled. Her mom continued to call for help, but the man just quickly disappeared in another street. The man was exhausted and put Sophie down, and Sophie was crying and asking to let her go back to her mom. The man started to talk to her. Don't be afraid. I didn't mean to hurt you. I will let you go to your mother in a while. Suddenly, Sophie felt something weird, but she couldn't understand what happened to her. Then, the man didn't give any explanation and just let her go. Sophie tried to find her mom, and she ran for several streets and finally found her mom. However, she saw her mom was crying and held another girl who is another one of her. She couldn't believe what she just saw and couldn't understand what happened in a short time. Her mom also found her at this moment. However, she couldn't understand why there were two Sophie and just fainted. When Sophie tried to look at another person who looked like her, she felt a strong headache.